Alright guys, GS7 here, and welcome to my Team of the Season predictions for the English Premier League. I'm going to do this for the top 5 leagues. I'm not sure I'm going to do them all in a row, or I'm going to be separating them out because obviously you guys may not like to see them all in a row because, I don't know, maybe because too many and it may just not be too fun to watch. I don't know. Let me know if you do like this one, and leave a like rating and subscribe if you would like to see the other ones as well, because I will be doing them. Hopefully you guys will enjoy them. As you can see, there are some players on the bench that I start with. We'll ignore them for a minute. We'll just go straight into the team, and that's what we're going to. First of all, we'll start with Thibaut Courtois. Thibaut Courtois has the most clean sheets in the Premier League. Obviously, Chelsea top of the league. You could arguably say Lloris or David De Gea should get the #1 spot in this team of the week. But 13 clean sheets, 1 more than Hugo Lloris, 2 more than David De Gea. I'm putting Thibaut Courtois in there because he's had an outstanding season again. I do think De Gea is better overall, but just because Chelsea are going to win the league and he's been their #1 all season, Thibaut Courtois is the man to get the #1 spot for me. Next up, we do have David Luiz. David Luiz has been consistent since returning to Chelsea. He has been the most consistent player almost at all, really. Obviously, you can get him. He has got a ridiculous, I think it's 90 rated CDM card, is it now? I think it's 90 rated. Obviously, he's been the best. Obviously, with Thibaut Courtois, he has got the 13 clean sheets, I do believe. I think Luiz has got all of them as well. Luiz has obviously been consistent throughout the whole season. Otherwise, you won't be near the top of the league. But he has been Chelsea's #1, and that is why he's in this team. And then next up, we do have. We go English. It may be a bit surprised to you, but I have gone for Michael Keane. Michael Keane playing in a weaker Burnley side. Obviously at home they've been doing very well. Burnley currently 12th in the league, so secured their place pretty much now. Can't see it happening apart from that. And Keane's played most of their games for them. I'd really expect to see Keane, if he's not in the starting lineup and they do put someone else there, I'd expect him to be in the overall squad. I'd like to see it because in terms of centre-backs, the Premier League is weak on centre-backs. That is something they really are weak on. And so he is the man to come in. He's played 32 games, played every minute of Premier League football for Burnley this season, which is absolutely fantastic. Next up, we do have the man by the name of Toby Alderweireld. Toby Alderweireld, as an Arsenal fan, I don't like to say it, but Spurs are going to finish above Arsenal this season. There's no doubt in my mind now. Toby Alderweireld has been their most consistent. He has been out a bit. He has only played 23 games in the Premier League this season. But overall, he's still been a very consistent performer. An overall rating of 7.19 on SofaScore, which is what I like to look at. If you do want to check out SofaScore, they're not sponsoring me or anything, but I do like to use them for their stats, and that is what I would suggest using if you don't want to look at all these stats I am using for this. Very good centre back, obviously. Very tall, very quick, and very, very good player overall. Then moving on to the midfield, it's what you'd expect apart from pretty much one of the players. I mean, you'd expect it to a big extent, but you may not like one of the decisions I have made on it. But first up is the man that has to be in, which is N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante has been absolutely outstanding, as well as Thibaut Courtois. He's been playing all season long. He's been playing fantastically. Obviously signed for about £30 million from Leicester City in the summer. And since played 30 games, and he's got a set average rating of 7.18, which is absolutely unbelievable. 3.5 tackles, I think that's a game, so very, very good. And error led to goal, which not a lot of players have this. Error led to goal 0, so he's made 0 errors, which led to goals. He's been overall so consistent. These are the stats you just don't really look at for most people, but here's what has given it to me. The next up, we do have the man who has been knocked out of the running for the player of the season. He's still in the young player of the season, but Dele Alli is the player in the squad. So Dele Alli, again, a very, very good player. A youngster. I did like him from his days at MK Dons, But now that he has joined Spurs, he has progressed, he has performed, and he is only 20 years old, or he might be 21 now. Yet I think he's 21 now, and so he has been magnificent since he has joined them for the fee of... It was quite an expensive fee from MK Dons, but as you can expect, the add-ons are going to be there. 7.08, so his match rating is actually less than, say, like the Kante and the Alderweireld. I'm not going to say too much about that. But he's played 30 games in the Premier League this season, 16 goals and 5 assists. You can't rule Dele Alli out of this one. And then on the right mid position, we do have Sadio Mane. He has been in injuries. He has had his problems this season. Obviously, he's out till the end of the season now. He won't be back till next season because of his injuries. But you can't take anything away from him, and you can't say that he hasn't been a big, important player for Liverpool. I mean, they have needed him a lot this year, and without the signing of him, they could have bigger problems than they do. I mean, they have a chance of top 4 football now, especially Arsenal slipping up, as much as I hate to say it. Arsenal are slipping up. He's got 13 goals and 5 assists, so 18 goals in the 27 games he has played is very, very nice. And that is why he is in the right mid spot. Left mid, you could definitely put Hazard there, but Alexis Sanchez is the man that is going in there. Alexis Sanchez, he's been very good in a very weakened Arsenal team. He has to get in the team of the year no matter what for me. He's worth a lot of money. He's got 7.66 Sofa score rating. As far as I'm aware, that is second or third in the league behind Hazard. He's played 30 games, got 18 goals and 9 assists, so 27 goals contributed in 28 starts. So 28 starts, 27 goals contributed. That is absolutely unbelievable. It reminds me of his days back at Barcelona. Then in the cam role, we do have Philippe Coutinho, the second Liverpool player in the starting lineup. Is Philippe Coutinho. Been an outstanding talent for Liverpool this season. Again, will he be here at Liverpool next season? I'd like to say, I'd expect him to say no, to be honest with you. I'll see Barcelona coming in for him. 9 goals and 6 assists in the 22 games that he has started, so 15 and 22. Not too bad at all. I'd expect him to really progress on and overall become top of the bunch in world football with Neymar, Messi and Suarez. I see him being at Barcelona next season. I just can't see much else because he'll be worth their money if they do buy him. Next up, we do have Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku, top goal scorer in the Premier League with an impressive 23 goals, I'd like to say. I think it's 23 goals he has scored. Let me just double check there. Romelu Lukaku has got 23 goals and 6 assists in 30 starts, which is absolutely unbelievable. 29 in 30 for someone of the age of 23, I believe. 22 maybe? 23. 23 years old Romelu Lukaku. But turned out to be one of the best signings for Everton over the course. 7.44 overall. I'm not sure where that puts him, but it is definitely higher up overall. He has been very good this season. And to top it off, we have, I think, the third Tottenham Hotspur player by the name of Harry Kane. I think it's the third. Yeah, the third Tottenham player by Harry Kane. So it's only 1 Arsenal player and 3 Tottenham, which is, seen as an Arsenal fan, that is just unheard of in the recent years. But Harry Kane, 22 starts, 19 goals, 4 assists, 23 and 22. Obviously a bit of season left to go for these players, so but you'd expect all of them from how they've played for all the season so far. That is how they're going to finish up. Obviously, if I did miss any players, then they probably would go down the bench. Obviously, there's a few on the bench I'll sort them out in a second, but all these players are going to get about a +5 upgrade to the highest cards. To say Harry Kane, he's going to be like 95, 96 card at least. Coutinho, I think he's got an 88 now, or an 89 maybe, so he could be going up to a 94. Ali as well. These can have some incredible cards. Then we have Pickford. Just some honourable mentions quickly. Pickford been a really rotten Sunderland team. Idrissa Gueye been playing very well alongside the Everton midfield and playing behind Romelu Lukaku. Christian Eriksen again, another Tottenham player playing very well this season. He doesn't get talked about as much. I don't know why. He is a decent player. And Jordan Henderson, he always seems to get in there. He has had quite good tackling stats and good midfield holding stats, but we'll see if he gets in there. And then Hazard, he's definitely going to be getting in the team this season, but I just decided to put Alexis in there because I'm an Arsenal fan, so why not? And then finally, the last one. I'm not going to do the rest of the players. I'm just going to have these ones in here. Heung-min Son, 88 rated. Very, very good. And he will be getting in there as well. I'll just have a quick look, see if there's anyone else. Potentially Aguero, but I feel Aguero might miss out. Ibrahimovic for sure I'd expect to get in there, but I think Aguero may miss out this year because he has been pipped. There's been a lot more goals this season. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy, please leave a like rating, please subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you later. Goodbye.